Hey everyone, there are some things in Bloxburg that are super annoying, and today I thought, why not annoy you as well? So I figured I'd make a video showing my most annoying things in Bloxburg and how I deal with them. So first, there is a trash. So if you take something out of your fridge, let's, I don't know, take anything. For example, these hamburgers, and I want to throw them in the trash. If I throw them in the trash, they will turn into a banana, a can, and some random dirt, and everything you throw into the trash turns into a banana. And I don't know, it's just funny at first, but it gets annoying that it looks the same all the time. But I totally get why they did that. It's just a little annoyance of mine that every food you throw away actually turns into the same thing. But that's alright. Then another annoyance regarding trash cans and dirty plates. If you take out your trash, you don't even have to go to the front of your house. You can just press the little X button and it disappears, and that completely takes out the point of actually having trash, where you can just remove it and get rid of it anyways. But I guess for people who don't like to do these things, it's okay. I would just wish that if you pressed X, it would fall to the ground and actually just stay on the ground until you actually threw it away, because that's how trash works. But no, you can just press X on dirty plates and X on the trash that you are holding, and it would just remove, it will just disappear. So there you have it. Then another one of my annoyances, now we're in the kitchen anyways, is when you go to take ingredients, you cannot see what appliance you will need for that ingredient. So if I just take something out like sprinkle donuts, which I'm not going to do right now, you would actually need a deep fryer for that, and I don't have that. So you would think, oh, I could just do that on the stove in like a frying pan or something like that. Nope, you actually do need a deep fryer, and it doesn't specify it in the take ingredients. So then you have to remove your food and actually start over. You cannot put your plate anywhere for later. You actually have to remove your food. If there's too much stuff on your counter, you could not even prepare it, and you have to like just get rid of your food, and that's kind of sad. That's kind of annoying as well. Then luckily that was fixed, but if you used to take a drink, for example water, it will go into your forehead and not into your mouth, and now they fixed that, which I'm actually so happy about. Oh, back to the place, I could just press X and my plate disappears, but that is so much better now. I used to be so annoyed that when I drank before, it used to go into my forehead when I lifted my arm, and that just looked so weird. The glass was just in my head, and I'm so glad that they actually fixed that. Then to the TV. Wow, this is so nice having a tiny house. I can just move to anything I want to talk about. Moving to the TV, I can actually not understand that you actually have to turn on the television and then click watch to actually get your fun up. Why would you not just automatically watch when turning on the television? Why would you need to click watch and not just turn on and start watching automatically? That is such an annoyance of mine, because sometimes I forget to click watch, and then I sit there, I'm like, why is my fun not going up? Oh right, I need to go to the TV and click watch on it as well. Otherwise my fun will not start going up, and I think that's such a stupid little thing that they can easily fix. But I don't know why, I just hate it so much, not being able to just turn on the television and watch straight away. I know it's something silly, but then going into build mode, there are a few annoyances as well. So if you are in build mode and you want to place like a rod or something like that, just a structural item, but you cannot get it leveled out. You want to be like, okay, I want it in the corner over here, and then I want to level it out right in this bit right here, but you can just not make it right away, and it's just so annoying. And then you want to add on to that, you can press shift to continue it, but you just want to like have something special, and the rod does not want to connect in any way. So if you want to like right next to it, you have to like try and figure out a way. As you can see, I'm really struggling here, and I cannot match it nicely. It is just so annoying, and sometimes it goes through furniture, and then you need to do it again, and it's just, oh my god, sometimes it's so annoying to build something with these structural items that I cannot do that even. And then there's the thing with roofs as well. If you want to have your roof angled in a certain direction, especially with the gable roof, but it is a little too long, you can actually just only let it face in one direction, and that's it. If you want your roof to be the other way, you actually have to like create a custom roof with the slanted roof part, and with the slanted roof you need to be careful as well, but you can actually make it angle the way you want. So starting at the bottom here, so the first two connectors are the bottom part, and then you can go ahead and connect them like that. And of course, if this is the half of your roof, you just want to connect it that way, and then you start on the other side of your roof and connect the points that way as well. But as you can see, you got these gaps coming out, and you just need to like resize it a lot if you want to fix that. But adding your roof, I don't know, it's just so annoying. And the fact that we still don't have just roof parts without a wall part inside where you can build under is just so annoying. I know you can do that with basic shapes, but it would be so easy if we could just place a roof and build underneath it straight away, because right now this is a closed area. And I also want to be able to rotate this roof without doing it in two separate parts, but actually just rotating it the way I want it to. It's a good thing that we can do it with floors, because with floors sometimes I'm annoyed as well. So it's really important where you aim your first two dots at. That is going to be the direction of your wood flooring, well, mainly wood flooring. So as you can see, this is now the direction. If I start my dots in the other way, they will change direction. I don't know if you knew that, but that's a very useful feature. But then building a floor in a house and you want to place it automatically, but the house has like a diagonal angle or something like that, and then you paint it in that wood. As you can see, it is completely distorted. So then you have to go and create the shape where it's all rectangles and then create the diagonal shape separately. But it still looks a little bit weird in my opinion. Then another annoyance of mine is that the unlocked stereo Game Pass is still being sold at 400 Robux, even though most songs are completely broken. So let me get a car or a radio. And let's say I want alt time road. It's most probably going to be broken, so copying that code and then adding my song over here, I can click that and add asset isn't public. And this is what happens with most song IDs you find now. It is so annoying that the Game Pass is still being sold at 400 Robux. I feel like it is a total scam at this point. You cannot add any more songs because all of the songs almost all of the songs have been removed from the Roblox catalog. So that's kind of sad to see that happen and the Game Pass still being sold for so much. I do think that this is the most expensive Game Pass in Bloxburg. Actually, let's go back to the store. Yes, together with Premium, that's the most expensive Game Pass, and it isn't even usable. So don't buy it if you are thinking that you are gonna get songs you can play, because most songs are broken. Then another thing, it doesn't annoy me as much, but I don't know why, it just kind of makes me cringe a little bit, that if you go to the BFF store and you buy some stuff, instead of actually having to load your car or having to load something, you can just get rid of the card and it will be in your fridge. And that's it. That's the whole interaction with the card. So basically just to shop around here and get some stuff, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to go home with it. It will automatically be teleported to your fridge. And I think it would be so much fun if you actually had to go home and store it, whether it's in cupboards, whether it's in your fridge, you just had to store it somewhere. And I think that would be so much better than just to remove your card. But also the fact that you can take the card home and take it anywhere, you can even go ahead and drive with it, makes me question the cards and the security of the BFF store. And you can even, if it still works, I hope it still works, you can even fly a kite with your with your shopping cart attached to it. So yes, that's a little bit strange as well, but alright, I guess that's fine. And there we go, we made it home with the shopping cart. And then there's the unusable ATM right here. How nice would it be if we could actually take out a loan that you had to pay back in your bills? And if you're not able to pay them, well, your electricity and water will be shut off. But how nice would it be if I wanted to loan $1 million? I could totally do that with like 1% interest or something like that, depending on how much you want to loan. But how nice would it be if that was added then to your bills, but you didn't have to worry at that time where you wanted to build your house that you don't have money enough. How nice would that be if you could take out a loan and then work back for it, because otherwise your electricity and water will be shut. I think that would be a cool thing to add to the game where it adds to your bills, but that's me. Oh my god. Then another thing that happens, but luckily that can be fixed, is some people, when they drive a car, the car actually starts jumping like crazy and becomes completely unusable or gets stuck right here on the pavement and you cannot drive over it. What you do then is you go to options, go to advanced settings, and then you want to have your vehicle physics set to low or set to auto, but I choose to set them to low so that my cars never jump. And then one more thing I'm gonna go over is that if you bulldoze a house, I'm not going to bulldoze that one, trust me, I love it too much. But if you bulldoze a house, your mailbox stays in the same color and material and stays in the same position. So if you put your mailbox over here, if you bulldoze your house, it's going to keep the same material and color that as when you added it. Now a way I can fix this easily is if I go back into mailboxes and you just add that one, or you remove that one first, I think. Okay, yeah, you add another mailbox on top of there we go, and then you remove that mailbox and it will go back to the normal color. However, you still need to move your little thingies to the center, because if you bulldoze your house, your mailbox will stay in the same position and color and material. So you can change that out, but you will have to move your mailbox. I know it's something tiny, but it just annoys me when I bulldoze a house that my mailbox still has like the old color and material of the house that I wanted to match it to, and I just want that to be gone when I bulldoze it. And then of course I have more of these stupid annoyances, but I thought I'd leave you with some of them. Hopefully you aren't too annoyed. Let me know what annoys you most in Bloxburg and something that you desperately want fixed, or just something that you really hate. Let me know in the comments below because I love to read stuff like that. Now anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.